A very good morning to all my students. I hope all of you are doing well. So today we are going to start with the chapter tenses once again. I want to repeat this chapter because I think that this topic should be understood thoroughly by all of you. So that is why I am repeating it, and we will work on this on each and every part of the tense in a very detailed way. So let's get started. So what is a tense? First of all, we should understand that what the tense is. What is the meaning of the tense? Tense is a form of verb. It is a form of verb. Verb means action. Verb हम किसे बोलते हैं? Action को, काम जो हो रहा है. Verbs are also known as action words. So it is a form of verb which shows the time of an action. Means ये जो form है verb की, वो एक्शन किस टाइम पे हुआ ये बताती है आपको. एंड इट्स डिग्री ऑफ कंप्लीटनेस मीन्स कितनी डिग्री तक वो काम कंप्लीट हुआ. अप टिल हाउ मच डिग्री इट हैज बीन कंप्लीटेड. सो द वर्ड टेंस मीन्स टाइम. जैसे आप हिंदी में टेंस का मतलब होता है काल. आप करते हैं ना हिंदी में वर्तमान काल, भविष्य काल, भूतकाल. सो ऐसे ही इंग्लिश में वी कॉल टेंस, दैट इज टाइम. It tells about it's a form of a verb and it shows the time of action. Action कब हुआ उसके अकॉर्डिंगली जो verb है वो अपनी फॉर्म चेंज कर लेती है और हमें ये डिनोट करती है कि इस वक्त इतना काम हो गया या इस वक्त इतना एक्शन कंप्लीट हुआ. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, टेक द एग्जाम्पल, आई एम हैप्पी. मैं खुश हूँ. आई एम हैप्पी. So this denotes the present tense. I am happy. मैं खुश हूँ. ठीक है. Present means जो अभी हो रहा है, at present. Now that means present tense. We were happy means past tense. Was and were is used in the past tense, जो हो चुका. So this shows the past tense. We will be happy. Will be is used in the future tense. Means आने वाला time. Clear? So all these things are very basic. You have been reading this chapter, this topic from the very beginning, from class 3 and 4. So still, I thought that it should be understood thoroughly. That is why I am repeating this. So will be denotes the future tense. Now I am happy is am are लगता है वहाँ पे. It shows the present tense. At now, what are you feeling now? We were happy. हम happy थे past में. कल थे या उससे पहले थे. We will be happy. हम खुश होंगे. कल भी हो सकते हैं, मीन्स आने वाला जो कल है, या उसके बाद भी. सो वी विल बी हैप्पी. सो दीज आर 3 tenses: present, past and future. These are tenses that I have already explained you. Now further these tenses are divided into 4 parts, right? The first is indefinite tense. Means if we are talking about the present tense, so we will say the first form is present indefinite. Then second is present continuous. Third is present perfect. And fourth is perfect continuous tense. So similarly, when we were talking about the present, so these 4 forms are used in all 3 tenses. So now we have talked about the present tense. And if we come to the past, so again we will use the same forms, but we will add past. Past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous. Then we come to the future tense. Future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, future perfect continuous. So we will talk in detail about each and every tense, right? So every tense has, there are three kinds of tenses and every tense has further 4 parts. So we will, in each lecture we will discuss about one tense and its 1 or 2 parts accordingly. So today we will start with the present indefinite tense. So let's discuss what does it mean. So present indefinite tense. So we should understand first of all that how many times, in what conditions it is used, or what is its usage. How will you identify if some sentences are given and if you are told to identify that which tense is it. So you should know that these are the particular points. This will make you understand, you will be able to identify that this is the present indefinite tense. So the present indefinite tense. This is first. So there are 3 kinds of tenses and each tense is further divided into 4, means 4 into 3 means total 12 tenses are there, and we are going to start with the first part, that is the present indefinite. So present indefinite कहाँ हमारा use होता है, we will try to understand that. So the first, it is used to express habitual actions जो आप डेली करते आ रहे हैं, ऐसे कोई एक्शंस आपके, ठीक है, कोई कस्टम है या कोई रिचुअल है जो आपका इन हैबिट है, सो वो इस चीज को भी डिनोट करता है. हैबिचुअल एक्शन, हैबिचुअल कस्टम and habitual any habit. Yes, so we have to start from this present indefinite tense. So present indefinite, where it is used, we have to discuss it properly. First, to express the habitual actions, custom, routine or habit. For example, Sneha wakes up early every morning. So now this is her habit. She wakes up early every morning, means वो रोज जल्दी सुबह उठती है. That means it's a habitual action, means she is in the habit of waking up early in the morning, every morning. So it becomes a habitual action, or you can say it's a habit, or there can be some custom or a routine. It is her routine. You can also say her routine. So second, to express general truths. Like, for example, the earth revolves around the sun. Now it's a truth. Everybody knows that earth revolves around the sun. So whenever we are talking about the general truths, we will always use present indefinite tense. Third is to express a fact that is true at the time of speaking. Means, suppose I am saying something like, there is a bright sunshine all around. At that time, I can see that there is bright sunshine all around. So at that time, it's a fact at that time. So that means, so whenever we are talking about a fact that is true at the time of speaking, जब मैं बोल रही हूँ उस वक्त वो बात सच है, तो वहाँ पे भी हम present indefinite tense को use करते हैं, right? So the first is to express the habitual actions, custom, routine or habit. Second is to express the general truths, and third is to express a fact that is true at the time of speech. Now the next point is to show a future event which is already arranged. This present indefinite can be used about the future event which is already arranged. आपने future में कोई काम करना है, some action has to be performed in the future and that is already arranged. पहले से वो arrange किया हुआ है, but it has to be it has to happen in future. So in that case also we use the present indefinite, like the IPL matches begin tomorrow. So here we will use the present indefinite, means this, our verb will be in the present form. This is the verb, na? So this is the action here. The IPL matches begin tomorrow, means कल IPL matches start होंगे. That means here begin means present tense. Then the next, in exclamatory sentences that begin with here or there and express an action currently happening. So एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंसेस में भी प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट यूज होता है, जहां पे हियर एंड देयर से वो यूज होते हैं, और इट एक्सप्रेसेस एन एक्शन करंटली हैपनिंग, मींस कोई ऐसा एक्शन जो अभी करंटली चल रहा है, इट इज इन द प्रोग्रेस. सो देयर ऑल्सो वी यूज प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनिट टेंस, लाइक हियर कम्स द क्वीन. हियर कम्स द क्वीन मीन्स द क्वीन इज कमिंग एंड देयर यू say in front of her as she enters the hall. So then you say, means it is currently, the action is currently the action is happening currently. That means here comes the queen and you are saying, so you will use this word. This is in the present form. Now one more example. There goes the train. There goes the train means the train is going and you are watching it going and the action is currently going on. So there also, there goes the train. So means it can be used in the exclamatory sentences that begin with here or there. Here comes the queen, exclamatory sign. There goes the, there means there goes the train, exclamatory sign. So there also we use the present form of tense. Now in the questions with the words do or does. So whenever we are asking the questions like that start from the do or does, there also we use the present indefinite tense. Do you swim in the sea very often? Do you swim in the sea very often? क्या आप sea में काफी frequently swim करते हैं? Very often means frequently. What you are doing it in a बहुत जल्दी जो आप काम कर रहे हैं, that is very often. So do you swim in the sea very often? So there also, whenever we are asking a question that is starting from the do or does, there also we use the present indefinite. So we have discussed about that where and which, at which clause we should use this present indefinite tense. So when you are talking about some habitual action, custom, routine, or you are talking about some universal truth, right? And when you have to show some future event which is already arranged, like in exclamatory sentences also that begin with here or there, or the action is currently happening, there also you can use the present indefinite. And in the questions that start with the do or does, do you swim in the sea very often? So the questions like that, all these clauses, they comes under the present indefinite tense. As we have discussed about that where we have to use the present indefinite tense, now 2-3 things which we have to keep in mind while using this, that when the subject of the sentence is singular, आपके sentence में जब subject singular form में हो, जैसे कि like he, she or it, if you are using this, because singular means one, he, she or it. So what you have to do, we add s, es और ies to the verb. तो हम जो verb होता है उसके साथ हम या तो s लगाते हैं या es लगाते हैं या ies लगाते हैं. We write root verb form of the verb. Root form means जो basic word है आपका, e और es, right? For example, the girl plays with a ball. Now here, the girl, subject है, this is our subject, this is the subject. So it is in the singular form, the girl plays. So we will add only s here, right? we will add only s because play के साथ हम es नहीं लगाते, s लगाते हैं. The subject हमारा singular है. The girl plays with a ball. For example, she is again singular. She teaches. Teaches के साथ es लगेगा हमेशा, right? यहाँ पे हम es लगाएंगे और plays के साथ हमेशा only s लगता है. Clear to you? So when the subject of the sentence is singular, he, she or it, so we add s, es or ies, right? So to the verb, we write the root form of the verb. Root form हमारा ये हुआ play हुआ और उसके साथ हमने s लगाना है. Second clause is when the subject is plural, we or they, we do not add s, es, ies to the verb. We write the root form of the verb. उस वक्त हम root form verb का लगाते हैं. जैसे the girls. Now the subject is in the plural form. Girls play with a ball. So here we will not add s to the verb. We will write the root form. Root form play है और हम क्योंकि हमारा subject जो है plural form में है इसलिए हम यहाँ पे जो हमारा verb है वो root form में आएगा. जब हमारा यहाँ singular था then we have used s, es or ies according to that verb. But here when our subject is in the plural form, so there we use the root form of the verb. Now the third clause is when I is used. जब हम I use करते हैं, we do not add s, es, ies to the verb. Whenever we are using I as a subject, that time also we don't use s, es, ies to the verb. For example, I play with a ball. Here also the root form of the verb is written. I play with a ball. So I hope this is the clauses which we should keep in mind while we are using the present indefinite tense. I hope it is clear to you. That is why I have taken up this topic again for you people so that you can understand it more properly. Now, we were talking about the present indefinite and we have already discussed its usage, where we have to use it, in what clauses we have to use this. So there are some few more examples which I want to discuss with you. Like Anu walks to school every day. Here our subject is singular. So the verb root verb के साथ हमारा s add हो गया, walks. Most flowers bloom in the spring season. Most flowers. Plural, subject is plural. So here the verb root form. Bloom in the spring season. Boys, plural, play. Root form of the verb on the swings. Clouds, plural form, bring rain. Here comes the chief guest. So again, this is the word sentence starting with the here or there. We have already discussed that present indefinite is used where the exclamatory sentences, the sentence starts with a here or there. So here comes the chief guest. So all of the part which I have taught you just now, you people have to write it in your fair notebooks. Whether you have done it earlier also, but again, from the very beginning, whatever I have taught you today, you have to do all the work in your fair notebooks. I am going to check. Is it okay? So now, let's do the exercise. My grandfather dash care of his health. Now the verb is given. So what will come here? My grandfather. The subject is singular. My grandfather takes care of his health. Children. Children is in the plural form. It is already in the plural form. Children like to watch a magic show. There will be no change. Like. We. It's a plural. We dash vegetarian food. Eat is the word. So we eat. No change. I. So we have already talked about that when we use I, we don't use S, ES or IES. So I respect my parents. No change. water dash at 100 degrees centigrade. Water is a singular, so S will be added. Water boils at 100 degree centigrade. He, again it is a singular subject. He dashed the instructions given by his mother. The word is follow. He follows because the subject is in the singular form. Our examinations begin tomorrow. So I hope, students, that whatever I have taught you today, I hope it is very much clear to you, because we have discussed each and everything in a very detailed manner. So few more points that you have to keep in mind. As you know that verbs change forms according to the time of action. Verbs जो हैं अपनी forms change कर लेती हैं. कब करती हैं? Time of action. Action जब हो रहा है उसके time के accordingly जो verbs हैं वो अपना form change कर लेती हैं. Suppose अगर हम present की बात कर रहे हैं, अभी की बात कर रहे हैं, तो root form आएगा. And if we are talking about the past, so obviously the verb will be changed into the past form. Like if I say eat, I eat. But if the time of action is yesterday night, so I'll say I ate. Eat की second form आ गई, past tense. And if I am talking about something in future, going to happen something in future, so then eat तो हो गया हमारा present, ate past. So if we are talking about the future tense, then it will come I will eat. तो वहाँ पे हमारे will और shall with the root form of the verb लग जाता है. So main verbs are usually words like, हमारे main verbs कौन से होते हैं? Eat, drink, play, sing. Means whatever actions you are doing, those are all the main verbs. उनको हम main verbs कहते हैं. कोई भी जो action हो रहा है, eating, dancing, jumping, running, swimming, scolding, laughing, crying, all these are the main verbs. Now there are auxiliary verbs. What are auxiliary verbs? We can call them as helping verbs also. Auxiliary verbs are helping verbs like the form of verbs be. यहाँ पे be form की बहुत सारी verbs forms होती हैं. Is, am, are present tense में use होता है. Was, were past tense में use होता है. And have की forms हैं has, have, had, will have, shall have are used in the future. So all these are the forms of be and have, and these terms are used, these forms are used in the future tense. For example, I am reading the newspaper. Now here am is the auxiliary verb and this is the main verb. So helping verbs जो है main verb के साथ लगते हैं. They are used just before the main verb to complete the meaning, to complete the meaning of that main verb. I am reading the newspaper means मैं अभी newspaper पढ़ रहा हूँ. ठीक है? The girl is talking with her grandma. Again here is the auxiliary verb. Here this is the main verb. The girl is talking. The girl is talking with her grandma. वो अपनी grandma से बात कर रही है. So here we have talked about the auxiliary, that is the helping verbs, and the main verbs. Now we come to the second kind of sentence tense, that is present continuous tense. As the name suggests, continuous. Continue is the word that has been derived from the word continue. Continue means in progress. Something, when something is in progress, and during that time we use the word continuous. So as the title suggests, continuous means something in progress. The action is in progress. जो काम हो रहा है, अभी जारी है, उसको हम continuous बोलेंगे. The present continuous tense is used to express an action that is taking place at the time of speaking. जब आप उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, उस वक्त जब action हो रहा है, उसको हम present continuous tense कहते हैं. At present, what I am doing? I am teaching you this topic, tenses. इस वक्त मैं क्या कर रही हूँ? मैं आपको पढ़ा रही हूँ, right? इस वक्त आप क्या कर रहे हैं? What you are doing at this time? You are watching my video. So that means this tense which we are using at the time of speaking is called as the present continuous tense. For example, I am reading a novel means आप अभी क्या कर रहे हैं? I am reading a novel. So whatever you are doing at the time of speaking is called present continuous tense. That means the work is in progress when you are talking about that thing. Now come to the points which we have to take, which we have to consider while using it. It is also used to indicate an action taking place at the present time but not necessarily taking place at the time of speaking. Now present continuous tense is also used to indicate an action. ऐसा action taking place at the present time. ऐसा action जो अभी हो रहा है present time में but not necessarily taking place at the time of speaking. Suppose हम कोई ऐसे एक्शन की बात कर रहे हैं जो अभी हो रहा है बट वहां नहीं हो रहा है जहां आप उसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. नॉट एट टेकिंग प्लेस एट द टाइम ऑफ स्पीकिंग. जिस वक्त आप बात कर रहे हैं उस वक्त जरूरी नहीं कि वो हो रहा हो एक्शन, बट इट इंडिकेट्स एन एक्शन टेकिंग प्लेस एट द प्रेजेंट टाइम बट नॉट नेसेसरीली. ये जरूरी नहीं है कि जब आप बोल रहे हैं उसी वक्त वो एक्शन हो रहा हो. Is it clear? They are constructing an office complex here. Means work is in progress. They are constructing. Work अभी चल रहा है. But उस वक्त जरूरी नहीं कि जब वो बोल रहे हैं उसके बारे में उस वक्त भी वहाँ कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रही हो. हो सकता है उस वक्त वहाँ पे कंस्ट्रक्शन खत्म हो गई हो, अभी पॉज्ड हो, वो अभी नाइट हो गई है या इवनिंग हो गई है. द वर्कर्स हैव गॉन टू take rest. So but the work is in progress. It means to say that it indicates an action taking place at the present time but it is not necessary that that action is taking place at the time of speaking. यहाँ पे ऑफिस कंस्ट्रक्ट हो रहा है बट जिस वक्त वो आपको बता रहा है कि ऑफिस यहाँ कंस्ट्रक्ट हो रहा है जरूरी नहीं है कि उस वक्त वहाँ कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रही हो, बट वैसे वहाँ कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रही है. It is also used to show an action that is expected to take place in the near future. Then we use this tense that is expected to take place in near future. हम लोग ये tense जो है continuous tense near future में जो action होने वाला है हम वहाँ पे भी इस tense को use कर सकते हैं. कैसे? The children are going on an excursion this Sunday. Means बच्चे जो हैं इस Sunday excursion means बाहर आउटिंग पे जाने वाले हैं. अभी गए नहीं हैं बिकॉज कमिंग संडे, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कमिंग संडे. सो हियर द चिल्ड्रन आर गोइंग ऑन एन एक्सकर्शन दिस संडे मीन्स फ्यूचर में जो संडे आएगा वहाँ उस दिन बच्चे एक्सकर्शन पे जाने वाले हैं. दैट मीन्स इट शोज द एक्शन दैट इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू टेक प्लेस इन द फ्यूचर. तो ये जो 2-3 पॉइंट्स हैं हमें इस चीज़ का भी ध्यान रखना है बिकॉज मेनली जो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस है that expresses an action that is taking place at the time of speaking. It is very much clear, but it is also used to indicate an action taking place at the present time but not necessarily taking place at the time of speaking. The work is going on but that is not necessary that at the time you are speaking it is going on. Is it clear? Third point which we have to keep in mind, it is also used to show an action that is going to take place in future. फ्यूचर में कोई चीज़ जो होने वाली है जो अरेंज्ड है मीन्स प्लान है. चिल्ड्रन आर गोइंग ऑन एन एक्सकर्शन दिस संडे मीन्स इस संडे बच्चे एक्सकर्शन पे जाने वाले हैं. तो वहाँ पे भी हम आर गोइंग, प्लूरल है तो आर लगेगा. ठीक है. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस कि कहाँ पे हम इज एम आर लगाएंगे. नाउ द फॉर्म ऑफ प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस वी राइट व्हेन वी आर राइटिंग इन दिस फॉर्म ऑफ टेंस. So we write am, are और is, right? हम लोग जो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस में लिख रहे हैं तो हम ये 3 यूज करते हैं. प्रेजेंट की बात करें ना, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रेजेंट, सो वी विल यूज is, am and are प्लस ing फॉर्म. इट इज वेरी सिंपल. जो हमारा रूट फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब होता है उसके साथ हम ing फॉर्म लगा देते हैं एंड उससे पहले हमें देखना होता है सिंगुलर है, प्लूरल है, कैसा है, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली हम is am are लगाते हैं verb के of the verb. Sometimes it is also called the present participle. तो इस फॉर्म को हम कई बार present participle भी कह देते हैं. We add ing to the root form. Like for example, if I take the word play, ये root form होगी, simple word है, ये आपका action verb है. Play, इसके साथ हमने क्या लगा दिया? ing form. इसके साथ हमने ing form लगा दिया, तो क्या बन गया? Playing. Go के साथ ing लगा दिया, तो क्या बन गया? Going. So like this we add ing to the root form. ये root है, इसमें हमने ing लगा दिया, and it becomes the continuous and get verbs in the present continuous tense. For example, I am knitting a sweater. So we use am with I. That is but obvious. I के साथ am ही लगता है mostly. I am, I is तो नहीं लगेगा, I are भी नहीं लगता. It is not grammatically correct. So I am, मैं. क्योंकि हम प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस की बात करें तो मीन्स जो प्रेजेंट में हो रहा है काम, हम पास्ट की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. एट प्रेजेंट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस टेंस, सो वील बी यूजिंग इज एम आर. व्हेन वील टॉक अबाउट द पास्ट कंटिन्यूस देन वी विल यूज वॉज वर, बट एट प्रेजेंट वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस. सो आई एम निटिंग अ स्वेटर मीन्स मैं एक स्वेटर निट कर रहा हूँ. द टेलर इज स्टिचिंग क्लोथ्स. द टेलर सिंगुलर है, इज सिंगुलर है ना, तो इज स्टिचिंग. स्टिच हमारा ये रूट फॉर्म है, ing लगा दिया हमने इसके साथ, तो ये बन गया स्टिचिंग. दे प्लूरल सब्जेक्ट है तो प्लूरल के साथ आर लगेगा. दे आर, दिस इज अवर रूट वर्ड प्ले, एंड विद दैट वी हैव एडेड ing form. They are playing football. Now look at this example. My family. So we are using it in a singular form. My family means family पूरी है, but we are talking collectively, so it will be considered as one. My family is. My family are नहीं use होता, because my family collectively is considered as singular. Is enjoy means suppose हमने यहाँ पे ये हमारा रूट वर्ड है enjoy, एंड हमने इसके साथ ing लगा दिया, तो ये बन गया हमारा कंटिन्यूस फॉर्म. उसके साथ हमने अकॉर्डिंग टू द सब्जेक्ट इज एम आर लगाना है. सिंगुलर है तो इज लगेगा, प्लूरल है तो आर लगेगा, एंड आई के साथ वी ऑलवेज यूज एम. सो माई फैमिली इज एंजॉइंग द पिकनिक. शी इज पेंटिंग अ पिक्चर. अगेन हियर इट इज अ सिंगुलर, so she के साथ is painting a picture. So this is the some rules which we have to keep in mind while we are using the present continuous. So now we are going to do a small exercise so that it will be more clear whether you have understood it or not, right? So present continuous exercise number 1. She dash her best now. So what we will use here? She is singular. So what we will use is am or are. She are? No. She am? No. She is. She is trying. The verb is given in the bracket. The hint is given and you have to change it accordingly, because it has been written on the top that you have to use this tense, right? So she is trying. Try हमारा root verb है, उसके साथ हमने ing लगाया, her best now. Second, the man singular. The man are, the man am, or the man is. The man is. The man is drive. So root word is drive. So what it will become? The man is driving a car. Now come to the third one. My friend. Again it is singular. My friend am, are, or is. My friend is suffering, because the root verb is suffer, from malaria. Fourth, the horse is galloping down the road. Fifth, I is I are or I am. I am. I am solving a puzzle. So with this, I think it's more than enough. No, one is left. So we have to complete this also. The sixth one, the minister is addressing Is it okay? So we have done 6 sentences of present continuous and 6 or 7 of present indefinite, and all of you have to, whatever I have taught today, everything from the beginning of the lecture, you have to write it in your fair notebooks, each and everything with definition, with kinds, with examples, with the clauses which I have told you, everything. Whatever you watch in the video, you have to write it from the beginning till the end, everything in your notebooks. And I hope it is helpful to you. So the next 2 parts, the present, we have discussed about present indefinite and present continuous. And in the upcoming lecture, I will discuss about the present perfect and present perfect continuous tense. So don't forget to watch and complete your work. I hope it was helpful to you. Thank you and have a nice day.